Hi friends. One of my favorite places to be is with trees. Might be my favorite place. And I think you probably know that about me already. But I also love cemeteries. One of the reasons I love cemeteries is because some of the oldest trees are here. They haven't been clear cut, especially if you're in a very old cemetery. I'm in Defiance at the older part of Riverside. So the trees here are quite massive. And native. We're here in an oak hickory forest with a few new and younger silver and sugar maples kind of poking throughout. So I've told people before that I like cemeteries, and some people find that odd. But I told you why, because of the trees and the age of the trees. But there's also a lot of life here. And a lot of reminders of the blessings that we have. As I sit in this older part, the graves before me, the folks all died in the 1880s. Back when on the graves, they didn't just have the dates of birth and death, they had the words aged. These are the Strong family. Died aged 26. Died aged 22. Died aged 12. Died aged 38. Think about that for a moment, right? You probably could tell me what you were doing at age 26 and 22 and 12 and 38. Yet for some of the folks that came before us, that was an ending point. Which I kind of consider death on earth as a new birth into the realm of heaven. So I'm gonna call it a rebirth point for them. But it reminds me to value every moment that I have here. Every moment of life. I can choose whether to be annoyed, upset, angry, anxious, offended, or I can choose joy. I can choose contentment. I can choose, as you've heard me say before, to let people off the hook. I can choose to not let my peace be disturbed by the craziness of the world. That doesn't mean I don't think about the world or care about the world or love the people in the world or have concern for the violence and war in the world. It means that I can be my best self, holding on to the peace within that comes from Christ and stepping out into the world. Because, to be honest, I think we believe that we can't do anything about the craziness in this world. And I need you to know that you can. You can, you do, you will, and you are doing things about the craziness in this world. Because every single time you choose love over hate, every single time you choose kindness over choosing to be mad or offended or to get back at someone, you're bringing peace into the world. The Spirit of God, the fruits of the Spirit, the very ways that we're called to be. You remember some of them, right? We think they're hard because we think we have to do them on our own. Gentleness, kindness, patient, merciful. But the truth is, you don't do them on your own. The Spirit of Christ is within you, nudging you, reminding you exactly how to live in those ways. I invite you to breathe with me. I know you're not outside in the luscious green, amazing earth with your shoes off looking at birds and squirrels, but you could be. But you can also remind yourself that one of the ways that you can bring peace into your own life isn't just through nature, but it's through your breath. I say it a lot, and it's not because I'm being some new age person. It's simply because that is a connection point for me and a reminder that God is in me, with me always. One of my favorite breathing techniques is the 4-6-7 technique. It's called paced breathing, where you breathe in for 4 seconds. You hold it for 6. And then you breathe out for 7. If it's not those exact numbers, it's okay. But the point is to breathe in shorter than your exhale. It is an exercise that will calm your nervous system. The next time you pass an old cemetery and it has some really big trees in it, stop and meander. Don't stop and run. Don't stop and go on a speed walk. Stop and literally stroll, meander, wander. Find names that you connect with, or names that you think, oh my goodness, what a cool name. The coolest name I found today for a first name was Livingston. I kept thinking, what do they call him for short? I guess I just want you to remember that peace does exist. And it's within you. God loves you. Find some peace this week.